Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody, Charles here, and welcome to another great show. Welcome to the Charles Matthews Show. I'm your host, Charles Matthews. Now, if you've been watching our shows all week, we've been bringing you different guests, but this one, it's dear to my heart. It's all about food. Yeah, that's right. It's all about food. We are talking about Restaurant Week. Yeah, everything is brought to you by Byblacks. We want to thank them so much for sponsoring the show. It's all about them. They came up with a great concept to let you know what's going on in our community during restaurants, different foods. Where's your favorite restaurant? Do you know what's around the corner from you? So let's bring our special guest in. Let's go.
Yes, very well.
All right, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Man, listen, it's no secret. I love my food.
Yes.
Okay. And so just partnering up with Byblacks to do Restaurant Week is just phenomenal. And, having great people like you on this show to let us know, a little bit about what you're doing, about the food is phenomenal. But we're going to hold them there for a few minutes. Give us some background on you. Born and raised, where you're from, and how did we get started into this business?
Okay, well, I'm born in Jamaica, but raised right in Toronto. Came here as a little boy, baby boy, pretty much. Me and my father actually run the business together, so we're both named Marlon. So one name for y'all to remember. And so yeah, so he loves the cooking part. He's the head chef of that restaurant, and I'm the boring stuff. I do the media, the accounting, the behind the scene work that engage. But the food, that's him. But we work together. We created this little brand, what we call Jamaica, to try build it up. And yeah, we started in 2015, and we're still kicking.
There you go. And it's got to be the 1-2 punch. You can't have one without the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is so true. We wouldn't survive without the other. Yes.
So tell us, how did you get into it? Was it like your dad was always into it, so you kind of got bred into it, or how did it come about? Because like you said, he's the cooking, but you're the marketing aspect, the business aspect.
Yeah.
So how did you come about this part?
Yeah, like throughout my life growing up, this man always cooking something, like it's not just you cook most dinners for the family. He cooks anything function wise, like Christmas, Easter. He invites everyone to the house to cook. My brother used to have his birthday on July 4th is his birthday. So every year there's a big barbecue in the backyard, and he's cooking up. And then one day it's like, yo, people like your food. You're always cooking, so let's try a thing, right? I went to school for business accounting. That's my trade, you could say. So I was like, I always wanted to run a business, but I have no in terms of unique
skills,
talent, right? Yeah. So you could cook, and I know how to run a business. So let's combine those two together and try things. So that's what we did. We started. The idea came in 2014. So we took a year in terms of planning, prepping, finding the location, sourcing the food and whatnot, and then we opened in 2015. Now, pretty much what it is.
So then how's it, tell us the new things that you've learned jumping into this field.
Well, it's a lot rougher than you think. As a customer, throughout my life beforehand, and even most customers you may think it seems simpler, but through the whole logistics of it is rough, right? It's one I personally believe it's one of the harder small business to run. So all my fellow restaurateurs who run this, I respect the grind. It's a rough business. You have to get people to like your food, and you have to make sure the food stays because unlike clothing stores, our food spoils, right, if it doesn't sell. So all the logistics behind it, make sure everything it's ready, fresh, and all that. It's a lot of things to go, and then the whole marketing aspect, getting your name out there, and getting people to want I know with the Caribbean community or Jamaican community, really, they don't like trying new things. So to convince people, say, yeah, man, come try us. Even though we're new, come give it a try. That's the roughest part. People say, no, I like my old spot, and then you come to try. So all that's the the struggles, but we've been here for 7 years, so we kind of slowly build a local name for us in the Brampton community. So yeah.
Well, that was my next thing, because the great thing about it, what I like is you are in the Brampton community. Bramptonians, make some noise. You know what I mean? You're easy to find, because if you know Queen and Kennedy,
yes.
okay, if you're a true Brantonian, then you know where to find these gentlemen right here. They're located at 30 Kennedy Road South, and that's in Brampton. And you can't miss the sign. Just before you go underneath the bridge, look for the left-hand side. They're right there. Now, I only know this place because I've been there. You know, we've done, people have hired me to do book launches there. We've done it there. So tell them about your space. That's the one thing about your location I like. It's a sit down. It's a sit down.
As most Jamaicans may know, in at least in the GTA region, there's not many sit down restaurants out there, right? So when we open up, we say first the original idea is look a small little cook shop, and I say, nah, man, there's so much of those out there already. And I me personally, you know, throughout dating in university and whatnot, I like, you know, take the girls to like those sit down restaurants. It's like, but there was never like a spot where I could have jerk chicken in a nice restaurant and drink a Red Stripe or whatnot. So I was like, yo, let's do that. Let's create a spot where like Jamaicans could come out, dine out for nice white plates, everything fancy, have a spot where they could have cocktails, pina coladas, rum punches, and all the whole 9 yards, appetizers, all that. Where you can sit down, relax, date night, business meeting, group of friends have coming to hang out, celebrate a birthday, celebrate life. All that happens right there because we just open up a space, not just for good food, but good vibes too, you know, have music playing and everything. And then even too, people do, as you said, have book out for private events. I have a book launch, have birthdays, have weddings, all sort of things happen there. It's a spot where people really get to use and kind of, you know, enjoy it.
All right. So you touched on something, and I'm going to jump back onto that before. You said the word appetizers.
Yes.
All right. So we're not going to talk about that now. We're going to have some fun before we dive into that because the word appetizers and you guys go hand in hand because your appetizers, trust me, people, you have to check out the appetizers. But before we do that, we're going to have some fun with Rapid Fire. This is a game called Rapid Fire. You got 2 minutes on the clock, and you have to answer these questions as I shoot them out to you. Now, you can elaborate, but remember, you only got 2 minutes on the clock to get through all these questions. You ready?
All right. Yes.
All right. Give me, what questions would you like? A, B, C, or D?
Let's go C.
All right, let's go to C. Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock starts now. What is success to you?
Growth. People loving what you do and people respecting the business and the brand. Yeah.
All right. Sunset or sunrise?
Sunset.
Favorite dish?
I'm simple. Fried chicken.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
What is your favorite food on the menu?
As I said, I love fried chicken, but I also love our pork too. Yes.
Okay. What does everybody come into your restaurant and eat? Their favorite dessert?
Oh, our cheesecake. Oh, that cheesecake is amazing. Yeah.
What's the first thing people notice about coming into your restaurant?
Wow, there's so much space in here. You don't look like this. That's literally the words every time first timer come in.
They don't know that it's actually a sit down.
Yeah.
What's the best compliment you guys have ever gotten?
The best compliment, pretty much like it's like thank you. Like this is what I need, and I am so glad that you guys are here in terms of have a sit down space. So that's probably one of the best, like overall, like we're fulfilling a need that the community really wants. And that's what people say, yeah.
All right. So when people come in, what you want them to leave in their mind as they leave their restaurant?
Finally, I have a spot where I could go out and dine, just like how the Italians, the Asians, and French have a spot. I have a spot too. Yeah.
All right. So during restaurant week, real quick, when I come in through the front door, what's the one signature drink I should order?
A rum punch. You can't get nothing like ours. Come on now.
All right, you made it with 12 seconds on the clock. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
Why is a restaurant week your favorite time of the year?
Yes. We are back live, and we're talking about Restaurant Week, brought to you by Byblacks. They're having a great idea, something that we were looking for a long time, and we want to thank them so much for doing it. Happening. When's Restaurant Week happening? Right there, November 14th to the 20th. Make sure you go out, check out the website, and go into all the different restaurants located there. And make sure when you go in there, make sure you let them know, hey, we're here for Restaurant Week, brought to you by Blacks. Don't go in there. Talk to them. You're seeing the gentleman right in front of you. Say, hey, I saw you on the show. We're here for Restaurant Week. Glad to have you here. This is what the main thing we're missing. We need, like you said, we need to talk to our restaurants, talk to the chefs, get to know them a little bit better. What's the one thing you want them to know about you when they walk in there?
That I care. I'm passionate. I really love, I love the business. I love when people celebrate their events with us, celebrate their big moments, anniversary, couples. I'm passionate. I love when people, I love when people come in and get to use this. I like when people know that this is passion. It's not just a money thing. This is passion,
All right. So let's talk about passion, and let's talk about these hors d'oeuvres, okay?
Yes.
All right. So there's your website right there. Tell us about the menu. Tell us about how you guys came up with the concept of your different menu styles. What makes you so different?
So the whole, as I said, growing, beforehand, I always go out to restaurants. I always go out and eat. I still do to this day. But I like that when you look at a typical standard, I guess, Canadian restaurant, they have their appetizers, they have their main course, the salads, the burgers, their pastas. So I was like, all right, now why not we have the same thing too? Because we want to make sure the whole family could come out, all your friends could come out, and we want to make sure no one's left behind, because we have everything has Jamaican flavors to it, but it's still the regular dishes you see as well to the Jamaican staples.
Right. And right now, what I love about your website, and you guys need to take a look, there is the inside of the restaurant. Okay. So you can see, yes, there's booths, there is sit down.
Yes.
Okay? When you look at it, when you come into the front door, you can bring your date and ask for the corner booth,
Yes.
You can get
But actually, we actually recently renovated during the pandemic, so it actually looks 10 times better now. We have more TVs, more space, more booths, so it's even actually a more upgraded version. This looks nice right now, our old look, but it's even better now. We just didn't get a chance to really update the Google Street View. But yeah, bigger bar, more drinks. Yeah, trust, when people come in now, they'll be even more surprised.
All right. So if you're liking this right now, you're gonna like it even more. You heard it
Yes.
here first. The upgrade is there. So make sure you go in there and check out the upgrade. Make sure you walk in and check out the upgrade. All right. So talk to us about your different types of flavor and the catering.
Yeah, we do catering too. So we do full service catering. We do pretty much, I tell people, for your guests to put the food in their mouth, we do the whole steps. So we have servers who come out on site. If we want to go to say Niagara Falls, whatever, and have 150 people wedding, and we bring the food, bring servers, bring plates, bring cutlery, everything for people, your whole guests to eat and enjoy. And we make sure the food runs good. Or you want something simpler, just look at food in your backyard for your barbecue. Doesn't matter what it is, we will put out. We love the whole 9 yard of make sure you eat good and eat well. Yeah, so. Yeah, we do our best to go unique. If you even click on the appetizer, we have some unique different appetizer. One of our most popular one is actually our jerk chicken spring rolls. Yeah, those sells very well. People love it because unique, look spicy, the chicken in there and all that. And the next one is one that you see the picture of, the ackee and sausage with bami. So you have bruschetta, so use bami like as a bruschetta with ackee on top. People tend to like that. We have extra popcorn fish, little bite-sized codfish with a nice little extra vinaigrette stuff on top with sweet peppers and onions and all that little stuff. And we do our next biggest thing is new on our menu, and then people that's going crazy over is our jerk tacos, like jerk chicken tacos. We put that mango in there as well, so people are literally going crazy over them. They're buying them like like coming out of style. So yeah. So we try to, like I said, we try to do a little fusion, but everything has a Jamaican flavor to it. We really have a modern emphasis on the food and the thing. And of course, we do like, in this was the salads, jerk grilled salmon. We always top a little mango when you dine in too as well. So yeah, a lot of people tend to, yeah, they love the freshness, the unique. Our food is always cooked to order. It's freshly cooked. It's never sit down for like an hour. Like, so you're not gonna get a salmon, sit down for an hour and get in. It's just cooked when it hits your plate, type of thing.
All right, I see kids. You have a kids menu.
Of course, as I said, the goal is to make the whole family come. There's no excuse, right? You can't say, "Well, my boy don't like blah blah blah." No, we have chicken fingers, we have kids burgers, we have fries, all that. So there's no excuse to say, I have a 5-year-old, he only like chicken fingers. Okay, we have that too. Don't worry. That's really what it is for,
All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty, the main thing, the desserts.
Yes. Of course, you have the classic Jamaican rum cake, right? Of course, that's always on deck, always ready. And then we have the most popular one is our rum surprise cheesecake, right? That's just a random fusion dish like my father came up with. Pretty much, put a rum in the cheesecake part, and it's on top of the rum cake as the base. So rum cake is at the base and cheesecake on top. So it's very smooth, very nice. And then how Jamaicans love their rum, right? So the rum flavor, ton up and everything feels good.
So in other words, you don't have to get a drink at the bar, just order dessert.
Well, yeah, you can go that route, but say the rum punch, you can't pass on that either, right?
All right, here I see some specialties here.
Mm-hmm.
Lobster, shrimp.
Yeah, we do all that stuff. Seafood too. Lobster, shrimp, curry shrimp is one of my favorite. The seafood part. I love our curry shrimp. But we also do like jerk lobster, curry lobster, brown stew lobster, excrete shrimp, and all those little stuff too.
All right. Mm-hmm. Now I did see something on here about order and pickup. Talk to us about ordering and pickup.
Yeah. So pretty much we do schedule pickup, right? So if you want to order food, let's say you're at work and you have a lunch break at like 3:00, and you want the food be ready at, let's say, 3:00. You just, from like 8 in the morning or 11:00, you just go on our website, put in what you want, any notes you need, put in your notes, and pick up for 3. And you just come by 3, and the food's there. You just say, I'm Charlie, I'm picking up some food. And all right, it goes straight to the kitchen, everything, pick up and go. That's how it works. Yeah.
So this is happening November 14th to the 20th. Make sure you put this on your calendar. Like I've been telling everybody since this thing's been started, I'm fasting already. I started my fast because I got to check out all the restaurants. I've been interviewing people left, right, and center. And each restaurant I'm looking at, there's something that they have there that I just have to go and taste. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to be a little biased. I've been to your restaurant, and I know when I come to your restaurant, it's the appetizers for me. The appetizers that's put it over the top. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got to check out the appetizers. The spring rolls, like you said, on fire. Trust me. Make sure you guys go there and check them out. All right. If you need more information, hit them up.
Yeah. You can always contact us. Yeah.
There you go. And if you want to know where they are, it's right there. So Bramptonians, support. Come on out. Look what you have in your own backyard. It's right there. All right, my friend. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show. And I can't jump in there on the 14th to come on down. It's the 14th to the 20th. My birthday's on the 19th.
So celebrate with us then.
I think I need a little candle in that cheesecake and I'll come down.
Hey, we have them ready.
There you go. Before we let you go, does anybody want to shout out to and say hi to do before we let you go?
I shout out to my staff, right? So I'm shouting them all out. I have Ashley, Gabby, Khalid, tongue tie, Miss Grace, all of them. So all the staff I have on us, they, to be honest, without them, the restaurant won't be open. You need, because me and my father really can't do it by ourselves. So we need the staff, they need the support, So we have a great team with us. So yeah, I have to shout them out. All right. My family and my wives too.
There you go. We got questions coming out here. I'm going to put it up one more time. The person wants to know, what's the address? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give it to you one more time. I think he wants to get down there. We'll meet up there together, my friend. We'll go there together. The address is right there, 30 Kennedy Road South in Brampton. So listen, if you're going down there, my friend, make sure you call me so we can go down there and eat some food together. Thanks for watching, my friend.
Yes.
Every time. See, we always have some great people in Brampton, always watching, always interested. So make sure you go there and check them out. So one more thing, give me 3 dishes we have to order when we walk through the door.
All right. The first dish you must order is the jerk chicken sprinklers to start yourself off. And then the second dish you must order, I say a lot of people love, if you love seafood, order the steamed snapper. You become addicted to us after that alone. And then the third dish, go for the cheesecake. Bam, bam, bam. That's your 3-course meal. I recommend that to anyone. And I give a bonus, the rum punch too.
I feel full already.
No, you will be full. You may have to sleep on one of the couches.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Want to thank everybody so much for joining us, and make sure you support. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Yeah.
Has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.